It's time for Bartow Yellow Jacket Softball on WBF. Tonight's game is sponsored by Kelly Buick GMC of Bartow, doing whatever it takes to earn your business. Evolve Professional Landscape Management. Spaff Jewelers of Bartow and Vallejo. By Rhino Lawyers of Tampa and Lakeland. Pallet One of Bartow. S.R. Wright and Company. By Ewing Blackwelder and Deuce Insurance. Keats Spray Service of Bartow. Taking care of your lawn and garden for over 50 years. Budget You Pull It, the parts you need when you need them. Citrus Air Conditioners of Bartow. By Whidden McLean Funeral Home. Beef O'Brady Sports Pub in the Bartow Center South. And by Bartow Ford. We're different, and we prove it. Now let's go to the ball field for Yellow Jacket Softball.
Welcome to another exciting evening of Yellow Jacket Softball.
Bye, Martha.
The great Martha Howe is up here scolding Roland not to be getting onto the umpire too hard. We are here for the district finals tonight. Go Bartow, she says. We've got David Thornburg to my left. My brother Andy Edmond is up here with us. Rick Sow and Roland Oxley is on the PA. Rick does the scoreboard. And Coach Rutenbar is finishing up the infield right now. We wanted to come on a little bit early. We just talked to Neil Duncan, who is our Booster Club president, and David. Well, I guess I should talk a little bit about the game. We are playing George Jenkins Eagles tonight for the district final, and pretty excited. We have beaten them twice this year. One time we run ruled them, and then Rick said the other one was a tougher, little bit tougher game. But nevertheless, Coach Rutenbar a little bit under the weather tonight. We're not going to talk about any of that, but because he will be on third base, he's doing infield right now, and he's running the show. Right. My sinuses are going nutso, so if you hear a lot of sniffling, I'm not doing any drugs, ladies and gentlemen. My sinuses have just been wacky all day. But I want to. What was I going to talk about?
Well, we were talking about the
Neil Duncan.
Neil Duncan.
Yeah. Neil got that big building.
Yeah.
And have you been in there yet?
No.
You got to go over there.
Yeah. Get him to take me on a tour.
Yeah, and it's incredible. And I've been heckling the field and about getting us a turf field. And he always, with a wink and a nod, tells me it's in the works. So I'm excited. And that would Rutenbar, Kira Rutenbar, and Meredith Brown. Just walked by. They're two assistant coaches, and they're really cool. And of course, state champions themselves.
Yeah.
And Andy now's got a seat. Andy, I wish I'd have brought the other headset for you. I can hook in the mic.
No, that's all good.
Andy says that's all good. Plus we probably need to be good anyway.
Yeah.
We got 3 umpires tonight. Jenkins, of course, is a visitor. It's a beautiful afternoon. It's going to be hot, man. It's really hot out there.
It is a little warm compared to what we've been seeing the last couple of weeks. But expecting a good game tonight. Kind of surprised when Rick told us that we run ruled them one time, and then a second game you expected. With the history of these two teams, you expect a competitive outcome. It's been like this.
When we were doing it, it
seems like the district is going to come down to one of these two teams.
Back when we were doing it, it was incredibly intense.
Oh yeah,
and it's been 8 years.
Yeah.
And so this is the first time we've seen him.
Yeah.
And the new coach, he apparently has them running on all 8 cylinders. They say they got some really top-notch players.
And you would expect that from that team with their history. They have a history of having a very good competitive team. So you wouldn't expect anything less tonight. Now, of course, you can be as good as you want. You still got to face Red Oxley. And, that's can be a problem for anybody. And if she's on, I don't expect it to be like it has been the first few games we've done. This is a game
where she's done 2 innings, 1 inning, 2 innings, 1 inning,
I expect to see her go a little bit deeper tonight, and that's because of who we're facing. Now, our bats were hot the other night. I wouldn't say an elite pitch to Lake Gibson. against I wouldn't say an elite pitching, but definitely what they are used to seeing in the regular season. And they were teeing off. They were doing what they were supposed to do. They were making contact, base hits, running the bases well. I think we had one base running error that, it looked like it was going to drop, and last second it was caught.
Beautiful catch on her knees.
Yeah, so it wasn't a complete base running mistake. It was just a gamble that didn't pay off, I guess you'd say.
Rights to the broadcast of this district final in the 2024 FHSAA Class 6A Softball Championship have been granted to WWBF Bartow by the Florida High School Athletic Association and is intended solely for the enjoyment of our listening audience. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or other use of this broadcast without the express written consent of the Florida High School Athletic Association is prohibited. Now, leading off for Jenkins is going to be Jazzy Duquie. And we'll listen to Roland later on in that. And she's a designated player. She's batting for Leah Hinosa, and we'll get listener Oxley on that as well. Batting second, the catcher Olivia Newman. Batting third, Peyton Spears. She's the third baseman. Batting fourth is Cameron Willissa. She's the second baseman. Riley Pate is in right field. Batting sixth, Ellis Correa, she is the first baseman. Mackenzie Mathers is the shortstop. Batting eighth is Alania Kennedy and her sister Alexa Kennedy. Alania is in left field, and Alania is in left field. Alexa is in right field. Defensively for the Jackets, Oxley will be on the mound. Caitlin Oxley, Gibson at home plate, Heater at first, Johnson at second, Quartermain at third, Cornelius at short, Quartermain at short, Cornelius at third. I'm telling you, I'm not on any drugs right now. I'm just a little excited about this game. Sal will be out in left field. Narcisse is in center, and Destiny Driscoll will be in right field.
25 wins and 1 loss. Starters. Number 4.
25-1 on the season.
Number 8. Alyssa Hillman.
And I'm wondering if Oxley will actually announce his daughter tonight as being a starter. The other night.
He forgot it the other night, and then I couldn't hear what he said through the headphones, but whatever he said did get a smile out of her as she was introduced Tuesday night.
Jeff, we'll go ahead and take a 60-second break and then get this game underway. You're listening to the 2024 District Final here on WBF.
Hi, Benny Jr. here with Bartow Ford, and the great thing about being right in Bartow, Florida, is we are centrally located. The right way will always lead you to Bartow Ford, where we save you time and money. Bartow Ford, we're different, and we prove it.
Your Bartow Beef O'Brady's in the Bartow Center South is your headquarters for good food and good sports. With something for everyone on the menu, your Bartow Beefs is perfect for the family, an office lunch, or to feed the team after a big win. Beefs, where game time meets family time.
At Budget You Pull to Bartow, they'll buy your old vehicle and even arrange to pick it up.
We buy junk cars here. We can also arrange for towing from you. We use Gator Towing for our towing service, so you know you get insured a professional towing vehicle.
And they cover Polk County. Budget Auto Parts at Bartow.
Sportsmanship is having pride in your school, your team, and yourself. Sportsmanship is respect for the game and those who play it. The Florida High School Athletic Association reminds you to take on the responsibility of good sportsmanship. Play strong, play hard, play fair. This message provided by WBF and the FHSAA.
35 years for Coach Rutenbar coaching here at Bartow, and he took a little bit of a hiatus.
Yeah, he was on for a couple of years.
Yeah, Donna Byers came in when he retired. Donna, of course, in a no-win situation, and she actually comes out and wins the state championship in her third year.
A runner-up, and then follows that up with the championship.
And moves on to Polk State.
Yeah.
And now we got to talk to her the other night.
Yeah,
and it was so much fun talking to her. And she's done with softball now. She's just working, and she's still got that cool-looking Jeep that she has.
Yeah.
And we're going to get Kenzie Green up here at some point.
Yeah.
Maybe Tuesday. We'll have to see, because I think, according to Jeff, kind of no matter what happens in this game, I think we're still going to be playing on Tuesday.
I believe so, yeah. And Kenzie was at the front gate. You said Thursday, Jeff?
Thursday? Oh, that's better for me. That's better for me, because I'm having a procedure on my neck on Tuesday.
Okay, good. Well, hopefully they'll fix that. You'll be ready for Thursday.
Man, I hope so. Red Oxley is on the mound, or on the rubber. She is finishing her warm-up pitches. The girls are coming into the dugout who are warming up in the outfield. I want to say hello to our rednecks out there from left to right field.
They're packing it in.
We're very excited too. And some of them are waving to us tonight. We're happy that they're listening, and we won't say anything bad about them unless we need to.
And if any of the fielders tell you to turn it down, just turn the bass up a little bit and let us know, and we'll just get a little bit louder and heckle from out there.
So the best pitcher in the state is about to toe the rubber. The batter will be Duquie. She bats from the left side, wide open stance, and takes ball one upstairs.
Not a bad pitch to start with that rise ball, and just misses upstairs. Yeah. You're kind of expecting her to maybe be a little aggressive.
Yeah, she's a little bit of a slapper, too, because Quartermain's playing way up at short. And there's a strike.
Oh, okay. Ooh.
That had to be a strike. This guy's slow, but we might have had a window open early if that wasn't a strike.
I saw that right here and right there at the last second. I was like,
he was opening up the window the other night and holler out. There's a ball upstairs. He would open up the window, holler out, and then he'd close the window.
Yeah.
But 2 balls with 1 strike. We're just underway here at the Beehive. And the pitch. And she checks her swing and holds up, and that went kind of right through the mitt.
She is trying to get see if she can go after that. Going to go after that rise ball, and she seems to be disciplined in it and not taking the bait on it.
3 balls and a strike. And there's a perfect pitch out to Quartermain, and it goes right under her glove. Oh. So that's not a good way to start. So that's an E6.
No, just did not get the glove down in time. It was a little to her right, a couple of steps. She was there in plenty of time, and
I think she might have thought she was getting a hop out of it, because you're always taught to go low. You can always come up.
Yeah.
I thought she might have thought she was going to get a hop, but it didn't come. And now we're going to have a pinch runner.
Yeah, it just squeezed under her glove, and hopefully we can rebound from that. Hopefully that does not hurt us. Runner on.
Number 2 is a pinch runner, and Newman comes to the plate. She's a tall right-hander, and we got a broken glove.
Yeah.
Cornelius has a busted glove.
That's not good. Coach Rickenbach going to do a little bit of quick repair on it.
There's some doctoring going on right now. Somebody will toss her a glove, I would think. Well, although if Rutenbar wants to work on the glove, I don't think these umpires are going to say anything to him.
No, I think they'll give him time. I think you're right. With most occasions, you can probably have another glove, borrow somebody's glove, but at third base, that's a pivotal position.
Yeah, you get those line shots.
A certain size glove.
Yeah, she's got a different glove out now. So Cornelius comes back out, and the batter is Olivia Newman. She's the catcher. She bats from the right side. Runner at first, nobody out. And she bunts it right back to Oxley. She'll go to second for 1, and they'll hold. Great play by Oxley.
Great job, and I'm sure McKenzie was talking to her from behind the plate, letting her know she had plenty of time to get that lead runner. The bunt was well executed. It just right back at her, and it was hit pretty hard, so it got to her quickly, gave her plenty of time.
Goes 1-6 on the put-out. Peyton Spears, the third baseman, steps in. She bats from the right side, and there's a good pitch called strike.
There we go.
This cat, he takes a little while.
He does. He's a little slow with that
I
right
want to get like a hot shot and just goose him. The 0-1 swing foul tip right off the end of the bat.
I tell you, Red really likes to work that outside corner, and that's where that one was.
Quickly 0-2. And now she squares. She's going to get a little timing down. She hits that one off the end of the bunt, and Oxley will go to first. Great job by Oxley, because the ball was foul and it rolled back in fair, David.
Until it crosses the base, it can go in and out, and with the spin it had from getting hit off the end, it was a foot out the line, but great job by Red to stay with it and keep coming, because if she doesn't, then it's a base hit.
Yeah, fielder's choice for Spears, and Newman goes down to second. So that'll bring up Kamira Walasa.
Chance to get out of this inning after that.
And she takes ball one low and inside. She bats from the right side. She's the second baseman. And if I'm pronouncing any of these names wrong, please call the station and let Jeff know,
he'll tell
especially any grandmothers or anything like that. There's a foul, 1-1.
That ricocheted and came back through the wicket, through the 5-hole on the umpire.
Yeah, you call that shopper number and you get right through.
Yeah.
I remember Rachel Emmig's grandmother called first game. Swing and a miss. Strike two on the changeup.
Oh, now that's the earliest I've seen her throw that pitch, and she picked a great time to do it.
We were calling her Imig, and her grandmother called like the first inning. And I'm like, I will never, ever forget that name. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and just outside.
Of course, it's funny you mentioned that's what you were having the name, but we were talking about Gavin and Gavin just before the game, and Gavin,
Gavin is wrestling coach. Yeah, they're married.
Yeah.
And that ball hit off the glove, and it's a fair ball. 1 run will score, and that could be the difference with gloves.
It very well could be. It was elevated. She got up as high as she could, and it just ricocheted off that glove and to the fence, which made it a long way for Quartermain to go over and get.
Gorgeous try. I mean, really 1,000% try by Cornelius, but you got an inch or two on that glove. Could have made the difference. We don't know that.
Yeah.
But it was a rocket shot. Great piece of hitting.
Hit hard.
1-0 now, and Riley Pate steps in. Riley is a right fielder. She bats from the left side, and you can see Red is not a happy camper right now.
No, that's an unearned run. The error led to that. So that's why she's not happy.
And that ball hit out to Quartermain. Good play by her on to first as she got a tough hop. Great job by Kenley Quartermain.
Great job after that opening error, and she comes back with an even harder play to make, and she makes it to end the inning.
The Eagles 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left. After half inning is Jenkins 1, Bartow coming to the plate. You're listening to Yellow Jacket Softball on WBF.
If you've been involved in a motorcycle, truck, or car accident, you need Rhino Lawyers on your side. After your immediate medical attention, call Rhino Lawyers at 844-RHINO-77. Rhino Lawyers, Tampa and Lakeland.
Hello, Bartow. This is Joe DeCesare with Citrus Air Conditioners, your hometown air conditioning company. If you're looking to replace your old unit, Citrus Air has many units in stock and offers financing. Call us at 534-1171 or look us up online at citrusairinc.com.
Posting pictures from today's event on your social media accounts? Tag the FHS8A and we'll repost and share it. Follow the FHS8A on X, Instagram, and Snapchat by searching for FHSAA. You can also like us on Facebook at facebook.com/FHSAA. Keep up with teams and people who strive to make high school athletics in the state of Florida the best. That's facebook.com/FHSAA.
Welcome back to Yellow Jacket Softball on WBF. Bruce Edmond, David Thornburg. We got Rick Sal, Roland Oxley on the PA. Rick is doing the scoreboard. My brother Andy's up here with us tonight, part of our football crew. He decided to come up and watch a little bit tonight. And
I do. Haven't ridden it. since then, but I still have it.
Right fielder number 3, Destiny Driscoll.
Destiny Driscoll will step in for the Jackets. It'll be Driscoll, Gibson, and Cornelius for Bartow. Defensively, it's Hinosa on the mound, Newman behind the plate, Correa is at first, Walissa at second, Mathers at short, Spears at third, and speaking of Kenzie Matthews, Matthews, not Kenzie Green, Kenzie Matthews. Hi, Kenzie Matthews. That's my brother, Andy.
Hi, how are you?
Oh, and now the catcher calls timeout after that first pitch and went back in for something.
Mask. No, a different glove, a different mitt.
Oh, something.
And she's putting some padding in it.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. I guess that's for her pitch count. Okay. All right. The first pitch was a ball up and away.
Ball up and away. So Driscoll, she's a slapper.
And the infield, the only person playing at only player at normal depth in the infield is the first baseman. Second base, third base, both in. Shortstop's playing even.
Did you hassle him when he came in? Did you hassle him when he came in? Oh, you should have. 2-0.
And I was going to say this is taking a while.
Yeah.
He just called time on it.
Kinsey is the athletic director now.
That's a warning there. Now what happens is
she hit the home run to win the state championship back in 2015.
Okay. It's a ball now, so it's 3-0 now with the time warning on the pitch.
Good job. 3-0, ball 4. And you don't want to walk her.
No.
Because she's taking off for second. Rubenbar coaching down at third. Tex Howe is at first base. Wearing that. I like that hat, man. It's a Stetson. Got to be a Stetson.
Now, a 3-pitch walk. You don't hear that very often. Reminds me of when I used to be a catcher. My coach got on to me for a 4-pitch strikeout. You know, he's like, what?
Or how about a 4-out inning?
Yeah.
Mackenzie Gibson steps in, and she takes ball 1 away. Mackenzie is leading the team in on-base percentage and runs scored, even though she's only scored like 3 runs. I guess they don't account for the pinch runner.
Yeah. Looks like they tried to pitch out to see if Destiny was going, and she did not go.
She will this time. Nope. I guess they got some respect. There's a lot of respect. 1 ball, 1 strike. Jenkins leads 1-0. We're in the bottom of the first. Driscoll with a 3-pitch walk. Gibson, who was just rocketing the ball the other night. There she goes. And there's a nice bunt, and that's going to be a base hit. Perfect bunt.
The shortstop went to cover second. The third baseman went back to third. I'm not sure why she did not crash because her base was not threatened.
And that's a call right there, David. That's a bunt and run.
Yeah.
And Mackenzie did it to perfection.
Absolutely.
And now Horsley, is it Horsley that runs for her?
Lexi Hayford, yeah.
Hayford will run for her.
But well executed. It was just to the from our vantage point, just to the left of the circle, and the pitcher had to go get it. But by then, it just no chance. He just had to put it in a hip pocket and come to the next batter. And your reward there is to see Cornelius and Kendall has just been lighting it up the last 2 or 3 weeks. I hope she continues. They say you want your best in the postseason.
There's Horsley's. I guess that's Horsley's mom, and Horsley normally runs for Oxley when she gets on.
Yep.
So
hopefully
now we know things.
Now we'll hopefully see her here shortly because Red's on deck.
Unless Red will just clear the bases.
Yeah, that's okay.
I mean, we've missed 2 home runs right a foot off the fence in the last 2 games.
Yeah.
Foot off the So Kendall Cornelius steps in, probably the hottest bat on the team, if I had to guess.
Right now, between her and Julia Heater.
Yeah, her and Narcisse are leading the team in hitting right now, 460, 468.
And that's not a knock against what Narcisse is doing the last couple of weeks. It's just Cornelius has just been that hot.
And she fouls that right off her hands, and it's going to go into the
bullpen.
Into the bullpen over the third baseline.
Really need to take advantage here. No outs, 2 runners on. A great start, great answer.
Yeah, we have to answer.
Giving up that 1 unearned run.
And now she's looking in, and Rubenbar's not going to put up with this a whole lot.
No.
I mean, you got to know the pitch and you got to call it. And there she bunts it. It's in the air. Everybody's going to stay where they were. And Rubenbar is not happy, as she was bunting for a base hit there. That was because if you're bunting for a sacrifice, you give it all up.
Yeah.
You stand in that box.
Yeah. Well, I think it was the right decision. Pitch was just a little up, and it just popped right up on her. It's hard to think about taking the bat out of that hand, though, but she looked like she was trying to do what she thought she could do to help the team, and that was to advance the runners.
And now the world girl with one name, Red, coming to the plate. And the pitch. That ball hit deep into left field, and it is. Oh, it's going to be short, as Driscoll was halfway. Yeah, I think Driscoll should have been tagging up right there.
Yeah, because if it makes it, it doesn't matter. If she tags up, she may be able to force a throw.
Good play by. This is Julia Heater. This is Julia Heater. Julia Heater, she rocked one off the wall the other night too.
See if she can.
And she hit one in Lake Wales out.
And she's a good 2-out hitter. Let's see if she can pull another one out.
She squares the bunt, and they get Driscoll in a rundown. Nobody's there, fortunately.
Able to get back. Boy, she lives dangerously out there sometimes, but quick and young. I guess you can have that.
So Heater. What they're trying to do is they're trying to get the third baseman to crash again, and they were going to get Heater to put it right in between the pitcher and third baseman. It's an 0-1 count. Let's see if she squares. Nope. And fouls that one right back at us. So it's quickly 0-2. That ball is up and away, Dave.
Yeah. A little bit out of the zone.
2 outs, 2 on. Jenkins leads 1-0. We're in the bottom of the first. And Bartow has the first 2 base runners on, and now they're trying to get somebody in. And she hits that right up the middle, and Driscoll is coming around the throw to the plate, and she is safe.
Great hustle.
And snap throw to third, and great job all the way around.
You know, Bruce, I said it just as she was up there. She had a 2-out hit the other night. They drove in a couple, and that is a huge 2-out single there. She advances to second on the throw home. And,
Hayford goes to third. Heater goes into second on the throw, as you just said. Oh, there's only 1 run. Let's get some more runs here as Shay Narcisse, the center fielder, steps in.
Now see if she can keep it going. There's 2-out rally going, a base hit here, and at least 1 more. And
beautiful piece of 2-strike hitting by Heater right there. And it's a 1-1 game, and she pops that ball up.
It's going to get out of play.
As Newman comes out, and it's in the stands. And everybody looks okay.
Yeah, that one, another one, it looked like she was reaching for a little out and up. Trying to be a little aggressive there. And
runners at second and third, 2 outs, 1 strike, 1 run in for the Jackets. It's a tie ball game, and the pitch. And that ball hit hard into left field. That ball is deep, and it is going to be right at the bottom of the fence. 2 runs will score. Narcisse will stop at second with a stand-up double. And 2 RBIs for the young lady.
Shay said, y'all are talking a little bit about Kendall too much. Talk about me again.
You bet you.
And,
I'm happy to talk about her all night long because she can flat hit.
Another big 2-out hit, like you said, the base of the wall, and she brings 2 in, the Jackets.
Now Kendall Sal comes into the plate. Kendall had a triple. Was that the other night?
Yeah. And we were worried about her ankle, remember, early in the ball game. We saw her. And how's her ankle doing, Dad?
It's better.
Good enough to hit a triple.
Yeah.
And we see a lot more rednecks piling in right now. This is great. The stands are full. Jenkins brought a big crowd. There's a ball outside.
Yeah, it's a good crowd tonight. Both sides. And Good ball game so far. Kind of what you expect from these two when they meet.
3-1 lead now. Bartow leads. We're in the bottom of the first on some great hitting by Heater and Narcisse with 2 outs. Ball upstairs, 2-0.
Now she may be getting a little rattled because she was doing pretty well early on. Gave up the first 2 runners getting on, but 2 quick outs and now struggling.
Yeah,
back-to-back
and the other
hits.
thing you do when you put a wristband on for the first time and you're trying to read it, that takes you out of your motion.
Yeah.
That's up and away, 3-0.
Yeah. I've always liked that about Red. That she has her little routine that
every
she
pitch.
goes through. And,
Same routine, no time taken.
Yeah,
she toes that rubber, and it's gone.
And I've always been a believer of that rhythm. You get in a rhythm, you stay there.
2 balls and a strike. That's a strike.
Yeah. Looked a little up, but
3-1. Rick doing a great job on the scoreboard over there. And the 3-1 outside, ball 4. And that's going to load the bases.
First and second.
Oh, first and second.
Third is open.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
That's all right.
First and second, Naima Johnson steps in. And this young lady, we love her, man.
Absolutely.
She's a top-notch second baseman, and she hits a lot of line drives, and there's gaps.
Yeah. She
Big
puts
gap
it,
in
puts
right
it in
center.
play.
Big gap in right center. And the pitch. Outside, ball 1. Oh, he called that a strike?
Wow.
Oh, my goodness.
Yes, he did.
I'm fixing this. I might be opening up the window. And the 0-1 pitch. Way outside. She fouls it off.
But that last pitch kind of
made her go out.
that she kind of had to go for that one.
0-2 count. 3 big runs in for the Jackets. We lead 3-1 in the bottom of the first. 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 on. Deuces wild. And now a half-hour look.
Come on, Blue.
Yeah, and I know it's got to be frustrating the pitcher. Way outside. You know. Snap throw back to first, and she's back in time, Sal. She got her uniform dirty.
Yeah.
That's going to be dirty for the next month.
Yep.
1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
She takes her time on
It's the coach not getting the sign in time, and that ball fouled out of play. You see her, watch her, she'll look at her wristband. She gets the signal from the coach, and she'll look at her wristband, and then she'll throw it. And I know it takes her out of her. Hey, Coach Peavy's chiming in. We appreciate that, Coach. He says we're sounding great. Andy's here, Coach.
That's right.
Yeah, he's awake. He's always awake. It's a Thursday night, but he's retired now. The 1-2. That hit the hard to the second baseman, and she'll flip, and not in time.
The shortstop was not on the base.
So it's a fielder's choice, and everybody is safe.
Wow, great hustle by Sal there to not give up on the play.
Oh, really? That's cool.
Now batting the shortstop, number 5, Kinley Quarterman.
Now the number 9 hitter, Kinley Quartermain, coming to the plate.
Now
She's gotten a chance to bat again lately. They had
she's hit the ball
DP,
pretty well.
and now she's really come back strong. Way outside, ball 1.
She gets a chance here to make up, and this is just for her.
Yeah.
Now the other girls have given the lead back, and that unearned run is history now. But boy, for her mind and her self-esteem, a base hit to knock in a couple more would be great.
Outside, ball 2, and Coach Peavy says Andy will straighten us up.
Yeah.
Like that's ever going to happen. Andy's the instigator.
I was going to say, who's going to keep Andy in control?
Roland, did you meet my brother Andy? Yeah. That's my brother Andy. There's a good pitch. That's a strike.
See, when he's confident with the strike, he goes out here.
she has a little gap between her hands, David. I kind of like this.
Yeah.
It gives that right hand a little more guidance. I've never been objective to this. Way upstairs, 3-1. 3 balls and a strike, and she is struggling right now. And I'm with Rick. I would
make her throw another strike. I'd make it go full myself. Normally you take 3-0, but 3-1, and she's struggling. I would make her put it in there.
Ball hit her. Oh, right in the ribs.
Oh, and bless her heart, she's a tiny thing. She doesn't have much there for the cushion.
She's like me, I used to be years ago.
That's right.
And that'll take the breath out of you, and it could crack a rib.
Yeah.
But
bases are still loaded as Destiny comes back to the plate for her second time of the inning.
Destiny
Driscoll walked her first time up. She went 0-2 in the count, and then came all the way back.
And great slide, great heads up base running to score that first run.
And of course, Quartermain's not going anywhere. None of these girls will go anywhere.
Yeah.
They're just tough as nails. There's a strike.
And again with the Jackets,
it's a 4-1 game now.
Bases full of Jackets. The infield in again for Driscoll.
And what Driscoll will do a lot of times is she'll do that half swing and pop it right over the shortstop's head. The 0-1.
And I think that's what she was looking for there if it was her pitch, but that was downstairs and she's able to hold up.
1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, 4 runs in, bases loaded for the Jackets, a chance to really open this wide. And if she could turn on one, man, there's a huge gap right behind that second base umpire.
Jackets have put up 4 runs with 2 outs.
And the 1-1. And that ball hit, right to the third base. I thought it was going to get over her head.
And the coach is looking.
Yeah, he's not happy.
Hey, well, not so much the hit, but he was wondering where the base runner was going. There were 2 outs, and she was going back to the bag. So.
Yeah. So there was 4 runs on 3 hits and 3 left on. After 1 inning, it's Bartow 4, George Jenkins 1. You're listening to 2024 FHS AA District Final here on WBF.
The Ewing, Blackwelder, and Deuce Insurance Agency has been serving Central Florida since 1984. They all work and live in your neighborhood and take pride in our history. Offices in Bartow, there when you need them, representing only the most reliable companies in the industry.
For over 50 years, Keith Spray Service has been serving Polk County with specialized treatment of delicate ornamentals, including rose bushes. Want to learn more about the treatments of ornamentals as well as expert lawn care? Call Keith Spray Service.
For the latest official news about Florida high school sports, including results of all tournaments in the FHSAA Championships, visit FHSAA.com, the official website of the Florida High School Athletic Association. That's FHSAA.com. Catch live and on-demand post-season coverage of Florida high school sports at NFHSnetwork.com, the official online partner of the FHSAA.
We are FM 102.9, 97.1, and AM 1130, WWBF Bartow.
Welcome back to Yellow Jacket Softball. We go to the top of the second inning. It'll be Correa. She's the first baseman. She steps in, bats from the right side, and takes ball one.
Ball 1 inside, I guess. That looked like it caught the inside corner, but...
Man. Yeah, that's just not.
Yeah.
But you watch the 1-0 swing and a miss up and away. You watch Oxley. She'll go to the back. She'll turn around. She'll touch the chalk, and then she comes and pitches every time. And the 1-1, there's a chopper over the head of Oxley, but a great play by Quartermain.
And that is such a good play because she's waiting and she doesn't know if it's going to get over Red's outstretched arm or is she going to tip it and misdirect it?
Yeah.
So
you got to be there and have quick hands, and she did it perfect.
Absolutely.
And she has certainly made up for her mistake in the first.
Absolutely.
After 2 great plays back to back.
Absolutely.
And now the batter will be Mackenzie Mathers. Was that a ball?
Yeah, upstairs. That one.
Okay.
That one was
I wasn't looking. She's the shortstop. Jackets lead 4-1. We're in the top of the second inning, and the pitch fouled right back at us.
It's Ryan Harbin's grandpa there. We got to talk to him before the game.
Yeah,
he's doing well, playing for Melbourne.
Yeah,
right now.
I used to play basketball with him probably 35 years ago, 40 years ago.
Oh, what a
beautiful change up.
Oh, my gosh.
Boy, if he didn't call that, I think all 3 windows would have opened. Perfect.
But, he was telling me before the game that Ryan now has his own baseball card.
That's cool. And he's getting you a signed copy.
Jeff, I'm working on getting a signed baseball card.
Strike 3.
From Ryan to the station for y'all to put up on our wall of historical things that we have there from the different sporting events that we've been fortunate to carry. I think it'd be pretty cool to have.
I guess I'll sign a picture one day and put it up there too.
You know, that wouldn't be a bad idea.
It'd be the wall of shame. And now it'll be, except for Harbin, of course, Alania Kennedy. She is the left fielder, bats from the right side. Her sister on deck, Alexa. And the first pitch for 2 outs, and that ball fouled out of play.
And I guess for there's maybe somebody that doesn't know who Ryan is, he was one of our kids that we followed many years since the Little League in Mississippi to high school. And of course, he was drafted by the Pittsburgh Pirates, and he's trying to work his way up there.
And right back at Red, and it ricochets off, and in time.
I tell you what, Quartermain is absolutely that one play was such a fluke that got under her glove, and the 3 plays she has made in the field since then, just incredible. Incredible.
The ball bounced off of Red's glove right to Quartermain, who quickly scoops it and fires to first. No runs, no hits, no errors, 1 strikeout. After 1.5, it's Bartow 4, Jenkins 1. You're listening to the 2024 District Final here on WBF.
The Kelly Automotive Group is proud to make sports broadcasts here on WBF possible. From the Yellow Jackets to NASCAR, this is Ty. We're proud to be. Visit any of our 5 locations to see why we're proud to be your dealership. KellyBuickGMC.com.
35 amazing years. Hey, that's us here at Spath Jewelers. We offer services such as beautiful custom work that's sure to wow, repairs, complimentary cleaning, appraisals, watch repairs, financing. What more do you need? We're here Monday through Friday, 10 to 7, and Saturdays from 10 to 5.
Today's broadcast is presented in part by Pallet One, now seeking employees, offering competitive pay, great benefits, and a safety-first environment. Join Pallet One for a stable, long-term career as part of in today's dedicated team. Pallet One is an equal opportunity employer.
In today's complicated financial world, it's nice to know that Steve Wright & Company is there, helping you utilize your resources more effectively as you work toward your financial goals, from tax returns to retirement plans and all the stops in between. Rely on Steve Wright & Company on Avenue H in Winter Haven.
Russell, Steve. Welcome back to Yellow Jacket Softball on WBF. Bruce Edmond, David Thornburg. We go to the bottom of the second inning. It will be 2-3-4 for the Jackets. Mackenzie Gibson, she singled perfect bunt her first time up. Nobody was there.
Nobody there, and you just got to love it. They were not expecting it from her, and she did a perfect job of executing it.
Jackets lead 4-1 here in the bottom of the second, and the pitch. That ball hit, and that could be. Yeah, a little too high. Going to be an easy catch for Kennedy out in center. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Drop down just a little bit. Now, one thing for sure, we know she's going to be swinging away.
Yeah.
We can't tell if it's hard to believe that, like I think it was what you say. I think she saw something, she made an attempt, and the way she's been swinging the bat, we're going to let her go with that.
Cornelia steps in. Of course, she bats on the right side. And she takes the ball outside. Did he call it a strike?
Oh, my goodness.
Nah, man. Wind is unlocked. It's a 0-1 count. Way outside, ball one. Now, if you do that, you shake your head, then you and I get along a little better.
That was a little better.
1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Bottom of the second, Jackets lead 4-1. And the pitch. That's a chopper down the first baseline. It'll be gloved by Correa.
And she
does not beat her. Great hustle. You don't realize how fast Cornelius is until you try to go after her.
Really. And I don't know what's going on. This is new for me from seeing this Jenkins team. It's like they're undecisive when they get the ball, what they're going to do. It's like and the fielder's second baseman took a long time. She broke late to come help. Ground ball down the first baseline. That's her job to come make sure she's there. And I think she was looking to have somebody to toss it to because I think she realized she could not outrun Cornelius back to the bag.
Red Oxley steps in. She hit one pretty. There goes a runner. And again, see, Cornelius, she is second in stolen bases on the team. And we've seen her hit. No, she didn't advance.
No.
She had the base stolen, so it's not an E. So it's a stolen base for Cornelius. They'll wipe off the second base. So now Oxley is in scoring position. Oxley at the plate with Cornelius in scoring position.
And that was a ball, the first pitch to her.
She's set up way outside. And the pitch is way outside. 2-0 to Oxley. Oxley hit one pretty deep her last time up, and then it just kind of died. Two-0 count. And the pitch. That ball hit over the second baseman's head into the gap. Cornelius RBI single easily. Oxley will hold at first, and an RBI single for Caitlin Oxley.
And just a great piece of hitting there, Bruce. She's been pitching her outside the whole time, and she just takes it with it. Just went with it. Line her out into right field and drives in another run. And
now we're going to have a pitch and change. Jeff, we're going to have a pitch and change. So we're going to send it back to you to the station for a station break. You're listening to the 2024 District Final here on WBF.
Hi, it's Erin with Evolve Contracting. While there's no shortage of landscape and irrigation companies, you deserve the option that's the best fit for you. At Evolve, we offer 3D imaging and an irrigation program that saves you water, time, and money. Visit us at evolveyourbond.com.
The Whitten McLean Funeral Home of Bartow and the McLean Funeral Home of Fort Meade hold high the responsibility placed on them, offering you the personal attention and distinctive service you deserve. Whitten and McLean, synonymous with service.
Today's game in the FHSAA Softball Championship is sponsored by the Florida High School Athletic Association. The FHSAA is a democratic organization with a membership of more than 800 middle and senior high schools, all committed to ensuring that Florida's student athletes can compete fairly and equitably in an educational environment. The Florida High School Athletic Association, building leaders through teamwork, sportsmanship, and citizenship.
Welcome back to Yellow Jacket Softball. Layla Hinosa will toe the rubber after Duquois goes 1 1.33. She's given up 5 runs, and she's responsible for.
And that looks like Shay Parker.
Yes,
running down there.
And that is a ball. As the batter is Heater. Heater had a 1-run single.
Yeah, but it was a 2-out hit, and that's what started the first inning, and we were able to pitch.
Inside, and the pitch inside. 2-0.
She is swinging the bat well. The middle of the lineup is just really seeing the ball well right now.
2 balls, no strikes, 1 out. 5-1 game. Jackets lead.
Again, a long look in.
Parker is at first, running for
Red.
Oxley.
And that one caught the corner.
Okay,
that was a pretty good pitch there.
Parker. 2 balls and a strike, 1 out, 1 on, and the pitch. That ball hit Hopper to short. She'll go over to second for 1, not in time. Nice turn by the second baseman, Walasa.
Yeah, a good play. It wasn't hit that hard, so they had to hurry. It's a good play by the short and second baseman to make a play of it, but Julia's able to beat it by a step.
Goes 6-4 on the putout. That's a fielder's choice for Heater. She'll be at first base as Shea Narcisse doubled her first time up, knocked in a run. Down low, ball 1.
A little bit different pitcher this time, Bruce. Seems to have a little more heat on it. The girls like that, but from what they were just seeing, it may take a pitch or two to adjust to it.
Not many.
No.
And the 1-0, and that ball popped straight up in the air.
First baseman.
The first baseman going over and makes the catch. Carrera makes the catch in foul territory. But the Jackets get another run on 2 hits and leave 1 after 2 innings as Bartow 5, Jenkins 1. You're listening to the 2024 District Final here on.
No farther than Beef O'Brady for good food and good family time. Look no farther than Beef O'Brady's in the Bartow Center South. Your Bartow Beefs is perfect for lunch or dinner for the whole family or whole team. Your Bartow Beefs, where game time meets family time.
You'll always get great prices at Budget You Pull of the Bartow. Here's Craig.
We have starters for $20, alternators for $20, AC compressors for $31. Every door is $55, and motors are $200.
Budget You Pull it, Highway 60 East.
The Florida High School Athletic Association recognizes its corporate partners who help make the FHSAA softball Gatorade Thirst Quencher. Herff Jones, the official Gatorade Thirst Quencher. Herff Jones, the official supplier of championship rings. GoFan, official online ticket provider. The NFHS Network, the official online partner. And Wilson, provider of the official game ball for the FHSAA softball championships.
Welcome back to Yellow Jacket Softball. Bruce Edmond, David Thornburg, Rick Sal on the scoreboard, Roland Oxley on the PA, Andy Edmond up here. Coach Peavy's chiming in every now and then, and Red Oxley on the mound. She will face 9-1-2. This will be Alexa Kennedy. And the first pitch from Oxley. Oh, boy. If she doesn't hit that ball, it hits her.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, that was inside, got around on the hands, and she got around on it quick. And
she hit that over with the cows, didn't she?
Yeah, I think that. I don't know if it quite made it that far, but it was heading that direction. Poor cows.
Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Tipping, please. I was where the barista and it said it had a sign that says "No tipping, please." I was where the barista and it said it had a sign that says "No tipping, please" for the cows. I'm like, really? Who comes up with this stuff? Look at that. There's our signed Ryan Harbin card. Look at that.
So it's a 0-2 count now, and the pitch, swing and a miss. This you can give that to him and throw down to first, and
so
she'll
awesome.
be out.
That is so awesome. That's going to go up on the wall at WBF.
Thanks,
there.
bro. So strikeout for
Thank
Oxley.
you so much. Baseball was Ryan Harbin's signature, and he was one of our kids.
That's
so that's going to go on our wall of sports stuff at the station.
That's only the second strikeout for Oxley.
Yeah.
So that'll come back to the top of the order, and the batter will be DeQuee.
So you just got to know which room to put it in. Dad's office is full of that Gator garbage and stuff. You know, I don't want something like this to go in there with that. It lowers the value.
That's a fancy office. It's 0-1, and that ball hit hard to Johnson at second. She just is a vacuum
Gobbles
cleaner.
it up. Nothing for her to right at her. She just gets right in front of it, gloves it, easy toss to first. But I believe we have We've got them from all over. We're just fortunate with the stuff we've been able to do with sports with different cities, not just but Bartow.
Olivia Newman steps in. She reached on a fielder's choice and scored back in the first inning.
Of course,
she takes ball one.
You and I have done some of the Lakeland Christian School softball.
Oh yeah,
as well. That's always fun to do for them.
Yeah, we did a state championship for them.
Yeah,
swing and a miss, strike one.
That was a good year. Both teams going there, and both of them coming home with wins.
Yeah, there aren't a lot of radio announcers that can put that on their resume. No. two state championships in 2 days.
Yeah,
and there's a bow. She tried to bunt it, and right off the end of the bat, foul. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, and now all those girls are all grown. They have children of their own now. It's crazy how long ago it was, man. But those are fun times over in Vero.
Yeah.
And swing and a miss, strike 3. So Oxley strikes out 2 out of 3, and Jenkins goes down 1, 2, 3. After 2.5 innings, it's Bartow 5, Jenkins 1. You're listening to the 2024 FHSAA District Final here on WBF.
When you drive by Bartow Ford, you see a huge lot, but what you might not know is we have over 72 service bays and can customize your truck with lift, wheels, and tires. At Bartow Ford, we have you covered. Bartow Ford, we're different, and we prove it.
If you've been injured in an accident or face traffic charges, don't face the legal system alone. Call Rhino Lawyers Auto Injury and Traffic Attorneys at 844-RHINO-77. Rhino Lawyers, Tampa and Lakeland.
Hello, Bartow. This is Joe DeCesare with Citrus Air Conditioners, your hometown air conditioning stock. If you're looking to replace your old unit, Citrus Air has many units in stock and offers financing. Call us at 534-1171 or look us up online at citrusairinc.com.
When looking for insurance coverage, consider the Ewing Black Welder and Deuce Agency with offices in downtown Bartow. Ewing Black Welder and Deuce Insurance with a wide range of insurance products to meet your every need. Becky Maslak, your local office manager.
Welcome back to Yellow Jacket Softball. Welcome back to Yellow Jacket Softball. We go to the bottom of the 3rd inning. The Jackets lead 5-1. Something's going on. The catcher made the 3rd out. So she takes forever to get on her equipment. There she comes.
Here she comes now.
She got to put on the wristband.
Yep.
So we'll give her a few warm-up pitches. David Music, be kind to my buddy, head coach for Jenkins. They've had a good season. I haven't said anything bad. Have I said anything to you?
No, they're a good team.
No,
Yeah.
Huh? David Music is telling me to be nice to his best buddy, the head coach at Jenkins.
Yeah.
And I have been extremely good.
Yep.
But the Jackets are leading, and that's the important part.
It looks like a young Jenkins team. It's just
Kendall Sal steps in,
and there is talent there.
Takes ball 1. Sal walked her first time up, was stranded at second base. So 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. That was a high spinner. That thing, she had a little curve on it.
Yeah.
1 ball, 1 strike. Yeah, if you get her to chase, I'm certainly going to take her up again. 1 ball, 1 strike, nobody out. We're in the bottom of the 3rd. Jackets lead 5-1, and the pitch, and that ball fouled out of play.
Now that one, she didn't get up in the zone as much, and she was able to get a piece of it. Just fouled it back out of play. Hopefully she can time this one up.
1 ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch fouled out of play. Oh, almost got Johnson. Hey, she's so fast that it would take a rocket to
get her. She was out of the way in a hurry.
We appreciate that. David Music now telling us we're doing a great job.
Yeah, thank you, David.
Thank you, David. And the 1-2 swing and a miss.
Boy, she
got
really
her on a
went for that.
curveball.
She was just being aggressive at the plate, and once she committed to it, there was nothing she could do about it. It was,
yeah. Naima Johnson steps in. Naima reached on a fielder's choice her last time up, her first time at the plate. Yeah, you get their eyes looking, and then you take it out of the zone, and it's hard to lay off.
And that a bit of breaking ball there, and it just broke wide.
Yeah. 1 ball, no strikes to the little superstar second baseman, and that ball outside, 1-1 or 2-0. And now Newman looks back and says, "What was wrong with that pitch?"
Catcher's asking where that.
And
I think
the crowd, Jenkins crowds, he looked over at them.
Yeah. He was telling the catcher to bring it up some. That one was down a little bit.
The 2-0. There's a nice curveball. That's a strike. Johnson says, "Throw me that one again, and I will rip it right over the third baseman's head."
That would be nice.
Yeah, they're giving him some business.
Hey.
And the 2-1. There's a strike. 2-2.
Come on, hit the ball.
Two balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Jackets lead 5-0. Is that Neil Duncan down there in the crowd telling stories? 1 out. That ball is in right field. That's going to be a base hit on the inside. And just muscled that thing. It caught her tight on the inside. And she just muscled it out to right field.
Yeah, with a little bit of authority, it gets out there. 1 hops to the right fielder. Holds her to the single.
Kenley Quartermain was hit by a pitch right in the ribs. Her first time up. And the first pitch upstairs, 1-0. And the first pitch upstairs, 1-0. Now we'll see if Rutenbar doesn't send her. Johnson, Cornelius, Driscoll, a lot of these kids have such speed. Ball, there's a strike. 1-1. 1 out. Here in the third inning, Jackets lead 5-1. And the pitch. That ball fouled off her fist onto the net.
Roland said he had it if they wouldn't hit the wall.
Yeah, it will sit there the rest of the game.
Yes, it will.
They'll bring a broom out later and. Huh?
No, it's right,
no, it's right there on the net. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, 1 on. And the pitch. Runner goes, and she fouls it down the right side out of play.
Boy, she had that base easily, too. But it was a good pitch, and she tried to put it in play.
Yeah, you don't normally see a hit and run with 2 outs with 2 strikes, but Rutenbar may have thought that she might throw that out of the zone and give Johnson a chance to steal there. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Johnson down at first, and the pitch. Two balls, 2 strikes.
That was a good pitch. It
reminds me of Tim Conway when he kind of reminds me of Tim Conway when he plays that doctor and he just moves like 2 inches every step. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, strike 3.
I guess I don't know if that's better or that he reminds you of Dwarf on Golf with Tim Conway,
Tim Conway, I used to get tears in my eyes, man, every time.
He does there with the elephant. He does there with the elephant. That was one of the funniest things I've ever seen.
Destiny Driscoll steps in. Runner goes as a pitch out, and she's going to be safe.
Out. She did not slide. If she slides, she's out. The throw was high, and the shortstop able to tag her as she's And
So
Texas telling her, get down.
2-4 on the put out. And like that, the Jackets are out of the inning. No runs, a hit, nobody left. After 3 innings, it's...
Today's sports broadcast on WB Buick GMC, and we're proud to make today's sports broadcast on WB Buick GMC, and we're proud to make today's sports broadcast on WBF possible. Visit any of our 5 locations and see why we're Polk County's #1 Buick GMC dealer. KellyBuickGMC.com.
Are you crazy for customer service? So are we. Here at Spath Jewelers, we realize that our complete customer satisfaction is essential to our success. With our friendly and knowledgeable staff, you'll feel right at home as soon as you walk through the door. This is more than just a job. It's our love and passion. Come see us. Emily at Spath Jewelers.
Softball fans, the best games are yet to be played. Make plans to attend the 2024 Florida High School Softball State Championships. The intense action takes place May 20th through 25th at Legends Way Ball Fields in Clermont. Come out and watch state champions crowned in all 7 classifications. For more information, visit FHSAA.com.
Welcome back to Yellow Jacket Softball. Bruce Edmond and David Thornburg. We go to the top of the 4th inning. The Jackets lead 5-1. It'll be 3-4-5 for the Eagles. Spears reached on a fielder's choice.
Oh, what a
beautiful
change-up.
change-up. Start them out with a change-up. That's just mean.
That's just nasty. And now you're going to come back with that heat, and your eyes are, just that's hard to catch up to after seeing that.
And the 0-1. Outside, 1 ball, 1 strike, and she's going to fix a little spot right there at the edge of the circle.
Her landing spot.
1 ball, 1 strike. It's a 5-1 game. Jackets lead here in the top of the 4th on a pretty humid night. Swing and a miss. That was a foot over her head.
Yeah, that was that rise ball. And it's so quick. You got to make your decision, and if you're committed to it, it's hard to hold up, and she had no chance of holding up.
Coach Peavy, I think he's hallucinating. Here's a pitch. Just misses inside.
I think that crossed Mackenzie up a little. I think she was expecting that a little outside, and it came inside. Gets past her.
I've never been a track star. The only I run from a few people and made it, but
not a necessity.
Never in competition. The 2-2 pitch. Oh, beautiful. Oh, that should have been a strike.
Yes, it should have been.
It where it goes by, not where it hits. That was a strike.
Another great pitch.
3 balls, 2 strikes, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3.
That rise pitch working for her there.
Yeah, she is.
Go after it.
Boy, that
the change up.
The Spears, she's screaming as she's going back in the dugout. She's not happy, and I understand that was just mean pitching right there.
Yeah.
Walissa steps up. She takes ball 1 inside. She
almost
has the only hit in the game. She had a double, RBI double back in the first.
That was off the glove of third baseman.
1 out and a swing and a miss.
Cornelius.
Oxley is just raring back and firing right now.
She is on fire. She's done a great job again. Just that quick work in the circle. All business.
1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, and the pitch way outside.
Don't know where she was going with that one.
I don't think she cares right now because she's getting girls to chase it, and she sets her up with a changeup right here. It's just going to. I mean, you can almost swing at it twice.
Yeah.
2 balls and a strike, 1 out. 5-1 game, and the pitch. Swing and fouled. And again, if she doesn't make contact with that ball, David, it's going to hit her right in the chest because she's swinging.
Yeah.
So it's a 2-2 count.
And that's the worst kind. If you miss it and it hits you, and you still get called a strike. You don't get to go. You don't get to go to first base. Oh my goodness!
Man.
Where did that one miss? Oh, Wally.
He missed that. He's saying it was inside. I don't think.
Boy, that looked awfully good.
Gibson looked back at him.
She held it there for him for a minute.
3-2. That ball hit deep into left field, going back, and it's going to be off the wall. And another stand-up double for Walissa. And
well hit.
Sal had a pretty good beat on it, but she couldn't quite catch up to it. A great effort, but just back.
Yeah,
that's the second double and the second hit off Oxley. She now a runner at second with Riley Pate steps in. She grounded it short, and she pops the ball up in the air. Johnson gets underneath it and makes the catch. That should have been an infield fly.
High pop fly, and Johnson does a great job of tracking it, getting underneath of it.
Yeah, very good job. So that's 2 outs in the inning as she hits, and now Correa comes in. She grounded to short her first time up. She actually hit the ricochet ball off of Oxley's glove.
That Quartermain was able to adjust to and make a great play on.
2 outs, 1 strike. Another good pitch. A little bit low.
Yeah,
1-1. The only thing she's missing with is up high, and I think she kind of does that a little intentionally, but she's not missing low very much. Upstairs, that gets away from Gibson. Be a wild pitch. You just allow her to get there, and then you get this out because 1 ball, 2 strikes as Oxley.
He's telling me.
Yeah,
he's talking to his daughter there. Okay. He's talking. Yeah.
Here comes Neil Duncan again. Our buddy Neil Duncan. That ball hit in the left center gap, and Narcisse makes a diving catch.
And a diving catch as it's about
right.
And a diving catch as it's about to hit the turf. And if that gets by her brace, 1 gets in, and that's probably a triple with somebody standing on third.
What a great job. So no runs, a hit, and 1 left. After 3.5, it's Bartow 5, Jenkins 1. You're listening to Yellow Jacket, the 2024 District Final here on WBF.
They're family-owned and are committed to providing funeral home of Fort Meade. They're family-owned and are committed to providing personal service with the concept of our family serving yours.
Your Bartow Beef O'Brady's in the Bartow Center South is your headquarters for good food and good sports. With something for everyone on the menu, your Bartow Beefs is perfect for the family, an office lunch, or to feed the team after a big win. Beefs, where game time meets family time.
At Budget You Pull into Bartow, they'll buy your old vehicle and even arrange to pick it up.
We buy junk cars here. We can also arrange for towing from you. We use Gator Towing for our towing service, so you know you get insured a professional towing vehicle.
And they cover Polk County. Budget Auto Parts of Bartow.
Hi, Benny Jr. here with Bartow Ford, and the great thing about being right in Bartow, Florida is we are centrally located. The right way will always lead you to Bartow Ford, where we save you time and money. Bartow Ford, we're different, and we prove it.
Welcome back to Yellow Jacket Softball. We go to the bottom of the 4th inning. The Jackets lead 5-1. We go to the top of the order. Destiny Driscoll steps in. As we know, she's a slapper. She hit a little liner, a little blooper right to the third baseman her last time up. She'll paint that line.
She will. She'll drop
off that line because she will paint that line.
She will. She'll drop
off that line because she will paint that line.
She will. She'll drive it right down that line. And she's well in.
There's a 1-0 count. And that upstairs, 2-0.
Good job holding off. She wanted to go for that one.
You know, I've never seen Oxley run the air conditioning this much. I think there's so much hot air up here tonight, though.
Is that what it is? Is that what it is?
It's a 2-0. There's a strike. 2 balls and a strike. Tim Conway down there. Strike. 2 balls and a strike. And the pitch. Oh, that's another good pitch. That was a really good pitch.
Oh, I thought that was a little low. I thought that one was downstairs a little bit.
the pitcher is basically surrounded. Now the shortstop will back up a little bit, but second and third are playing right at pitcher's depth. And the 2-2 upstairs, 3-2. Driscoll, she's extremely disciplined.
Yeah.
3 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. 5-1 game, and the pitch. Down low, ball 4. Another good at bat for Driscoll.
Yeah.
She makes you work.
She really does. Got her to miss on the last 2 pitches.
Yeah, and they'll do a pitch out here. They'll probably do a pitch out to make sure that Driscoll's not stealing. Playing a little bit in at third.
And that second baseman, she keeps creeping up.
There's a ball away, and that was, they wanted it away. It's a little semi-pitch out. He called that a strike?
Oh, wow.
Somebody's got to open a window at some point. I know, we're being good. 1 ball, no balls, 1 strike. Driscoll at first. 5-1 game. And she squares the bunt, and it's another great bunt. Fires to first, and they got, no, she's back. So it's a sacrifice, 5-3 on the putout, and Driscoll goes to second and almost got thrown out.
She did. She rounded second. She was thinking of going to third, but had no chance, and the first baseman threw behind her to the second baseman, but she's able to get in under the tag and
who are these cats safely coming in here? You know any of them, Neil? You know any of those young cats? Are they football players or something? And it's the batter is Cornelius. Cornelius singled and scored her last time up. She popped out to the third baseman on a unsuccessful sacrifice her first time up. And that ball's going to be hit right over the nice catch by the second baseman.
Great job, that off the end of the bat and able to hang up just enough for the second baseman to get underneath of it. Driscoll gets back in plenty of time.
That's the second or third decent play, good play we've seen by Willissa. 2 outs in the inning now. Driscoll at the plate. Driscoll at second, and now Caitlin Oxley comes in. And the pitch, and that's a little nubber foul.
Of course, she hit a line shot at the right center her last time up, and
RBI
single run.
Yep.
Could use another one right here, another 2-out hit.
Yeah, this is the right time for her bat to really come alive again, as she was smoking hot at the beginning of the season. Yeah, a little curveball. It calls out a strike. Jeff, oh, wow. Congratulations, Neil. Logan graduating from USF. Congratulations, buddy.
Yeah? Wow.
Huh? Yeah. Logan played. Logan was an all-sports guy. He played golf. He played football. And he went to USF, and he just graduated.
Wow.
I know you're not proud at all. Neil.
Gosh, I remember.
We got Neil grinning.
I remember when he was little and coming to the basketball games back in the day.
Good job, Jeff. Oh, nice change up. She held up. So the count goes to 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Bat did not go forward. That was.
Jeff knows everything, though.
Yeah, he does.
That's
he's
why
on the ball.
He's ace producer.
Yep.
1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner at second, and the pitch. And that ball hit in right center field.
Get out.
And a nice play. Oh, and she points back. I guess the crowd was giving her a little business, but a nice play by Pate. So it goes F9 in the book. There were no runs, no hits, and 1 left. After 4 innings, it's Bartow 5, Jenkins won. You're listening to the 2024 FHSAA District Final on WBF.
Hello, Bartow. This is Joe DeCesare with Citrus Air Conditioners, your hometown air conditioning company. If you're looking to replace your old unit, Citrus Air has many units in stock and offers financing. Call us at 534-1171 or look us up online at citrusairinc.com.
Hey, this is Tyler Kelly with Kelly Buick GMC, and we're proud to make today's sports broadcast on WBF possible. Visit any of our 5 locations and see why we are Polk County's #1 Buick GMC dealer, Kelly Buick GMC.
The Ewing, Blackwelder, and Deuce Insurance Agency has been serving Central Florida since 1984. They all work and live in your neighborhood and take pride in our history. Offices in Bartow, there when you need them, representing only the most reliable companies in the industry.
You've heard the expression, try it before you buy it, right? Well, at Keith's Spray Service, they won't ask you to sign a long-term contract because they're confident that you'll want them to keep coming back to care for your delicate ornamentals and lawn treatment. Keith's Spray Service for over 50 years.
Welcome back to nice play. Welcome back to Yellow Jacket softball as Mathers comes in, grounds a little nubber to Heater, and Johnson covering first base. A great play. It goes 3-4 on the putout, Dave.
And beats her by a half a step. If Johnson's not paying attention and not ready, it would be another base hit, but great defense by the Lady Jackets.
This will be Alana Kennedy coming to the plate. Kennedy grounded to short her first time up.
I don't like them one pitch, one out kind of at bats.
And just a great job by that duo over at first and second.
Yeah.
There's a perfect pitch. Strike one. Jackets lead 5-1. We're in the top of the 5th inning. And the pitch. That ball hit right back to Oxley. She gloves it on her knees, throws to first. Oh, my goodness.
Able to feel that. It's hit to her left, and she's able to reach out and stab it. And as she's going down, she, from the knees, collects herself and throws it over in time.
I hope she's all right.
Yeah, I think that just kind of...
It took the breath,
yeah,
just kind of takes your breath away, yeah.
Yeah, those comebackers are not always easy.
And so fortunate she's going to be a Gator next year.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss, strike one to Alexa Kennedy, her sister. So 2 pitches, 2 outs. Or was that 3 pitches?
I think it was 2 outs with 3 pitches.
So this is 1 strike, 2 outs. There's another strike.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was about to say.
If he don't call that, the wind is going open. So it's no balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Jackets lead 5-1, top of 5, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So Oxley throws a half a dozen pitches and goes 1, 2, 3. After 4.5, it's Bartow 5, Jenkins 1. You're listening to the 2024 District Final here on WBF.
Pallet One of Bartow is looking for new career-minded employees. Pallet One offers competitive wages and benefits including health, dental, vision, paid vacation, and a matching 401k plan. Join the Pallet One team today. Pallet One is an equal opportunity employer.
Hi, it's Erin with Evolve Contracting. While there's no shortage of landscape and irrigation companies, you deserve the option that's the best fit for you. At Evolve, we offer 3D imaging and an irrigation program that saves you water, time, and money. Call us at 863-537-7537.
35 amazing years. Hey, that's us here at Spath Jewelers. We offer services such as beautiful custom work that's sure to wow, repairs, complimentary cleaning, appraisals, watch repairs, financing. What more do you need? We're here Monday through Friday, 10 to 7, and Saturdays from 10 to 5.
Welcome back to Yellow Jacket Softball. Bruce Edmond, David Thornburg, Rick Sow, Roland Oxley, Andy Edmond, Neil Duncan.
Yeah.
We're all up here.
Yeah, having a blast.
And
enjoying a 5-1 lead.
I don't know if Oxley and Rick are comfortable with this or not, but we try to have a good time. And Oxley is always down there doing something with the music or what have you. But I hope they put up with us.
Yeah.
Julia Heater She is 1 for 2. She's reached twice, reached on a fielder's choice. She scored a run and had RBI. 5-1 game, Jackets lead, and that ball is popped up into shallow left field and coming in to make the play. So 1 pitch, 1 out.
Huh. We don't want to go that same route that they just did. We know 6 pitches.
Now batting number 2, Shay Narcisse.
Narcisse.
Shay Narcisse steps in. Shay has she ripped a double, had a couple of RBIs, and then she popped out, lined out to third, and that ball hit into the left field and coming in hard, and not able to make the play. A great try by Kennedy.
Great effort, and again, that's one of those ones that's kind of straight at you as opposed to the side. And she made a great effort coming in and a dive at the last second, but the jarring of the ground, she was unable to complete the catch.
That's a single for Johnson. She kept the ball in front of her, which didn't allow Narcisse to go to second. And now Kendall Sal steps in, and she fouls that off the right side. Kendall walked her first time up. Coach Peavy, we haven't ate any hot dogs up here, Coach.
No.
So David normally gets a hamburger, but we're
ate at Mom's tonight on the way here.
We just got busy.
Yeah.
And that ball just off the end of the bat fouled again. So quickly 0-2 to Sal.
And plus, Nona had a game tonight, made plans, went and had dinner with Mom. She made
good
dinner,
for
so
you.
that was good to see Mom and Dad for a little bit.
No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, 1 on, and she's shaking that ball on the mound. And she goes after the curveball.
Yeah, it's the second time she's gone outside.
It sure
She's
is.
just so aggressive at the plate, and
it looked so good,
Yeah.
but she had, she spun that thing a foot and a half.
yeah, it was a good pitch.
Naima Johnson will step in to the batter's box. Johnson 1 for 2 on the night. A lot of speed on the bases. See if we can't get a few more insurance runs. It's a pretty good pitch. Strike 1. This young lady has come in and done a good job, David.
Absolutely, she has. Producing at the plate and out in the field, she just lights out when it comes to defense.
No balls, a strike. Swing and a miss. Foul back. 0-2.
Got off her hands.
No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Narcisse is at first base. I don't know if I wouldn't send her right now. And the changeup, she hits it into right field. And again, a nice play by Pate out in right field.
Great job to wait on that pitch, Bruce, but she had already got out on her front foot and able to pull the bat through, but that means there's nothing on it. It's all arms at that point. A harmless fly out to right field.
No runs, a hit, 1 left, and pretty good defense for Jenkins. After 5 innings, it's Bartow 5, Jenkins 1. You're listening to the 2024 FHSAA District Final here on WBF.
The Whitten McLean Funeral Home of Bartow and the McLean Funeral Home of Fort Meade hold high the responsibility placed on them, offering you the personal attention and distinctive service you deserve. Whitten and McLean, synonymous with service.
In today's complicated financial world, it's nice to know that Steve Wright & Company is there, helping you utilize your resources more effectively as you work toward your financial goals, from tax returns to retirement plans and all the stops in between. Rely on Steve Wright & Company on Avenue H in Winter Haven.
If you're looking for good food and good family time, look no farther than Beef O'Brady's in the Bartow Center South. Your Bartow Beefs is perfect for lunch or dinner for the whole family or whole team. Your Bartow Beefs, where game time meets family time.
Coach Peavy, welcome back to Yellow Jacket Softball, as the first batter is going to be the leadoff batter. She's 0 for 2, and she takes strike one. We don't even have time to talk about things. The Duke, I can't even pronounce it. She reached on an error in the first. She's 0 for 2 on the night. But Coach Peavy mentions hot dogs, how many hot dogs we've had, and then Mr. Gibson comes up here
and brings some hot dogs.
And that ball hit into the left center field. Sal giving a chase and over her head, and she will come up and fire into second, and it gets past Johnson, but she'll go nowhere. So a double for Duque.
That one a little difficult, Bruce, because as it, she's a left-handed hitter, so it's kind of spinning. And as it got to Sal, it almost looked like it bent back
it will
over.
Fade.
It faded on her.
Yeah, well, a left-handed batter will always fade back into a left fielder, and so she almost can overrun it.
Yeah,
there's a strike called as Newman, the catcher. She reached on a fielder's choice. She scored the only run in the game. 3 hits off of Oxley, and all 3 of them doubles. Nice play by Mackenzie Gibson. But we mentioned, Coach Peavy says, how many hot dogs have you had? And the next thing you know, Mr. Gibson comes up here bringing hot dogs. They're just great.
Gotta love the folks around here.
And there's a bunt back to Oxley. She'll go to first. Good job. Sacrifice works. And Oxley did exactly what she needed to do. Don't even look at that runner.
No, and Johnson comes over as Heater was crashing in to cover the bunt. Good defense by the Jackets. Granted, you don't want to give up any more runs, but that run that's at third now is really meaningless if you just stay aggressive, play good defense.
And she bunts the ball, and Oxley will glove it, and she'll fake. I don't think she had her at first. I think it was too softly hit. So it's going to go as an infield hit.
And now
no play.
Bar is going to come out and settle Red down. Yeah. But I think she's a little frustrated after that one.
Yeah, and there's no barking right here. He's just coming out to make sure she's
Take a breath. Get your breath. Still no harm done.
Because Oxley has proven time and time again she is probably one of the best fielders I've ever seen on the mound. And she did a good job to do the pump fake and then fire back. If she gets her off at all,
I think she was her plan was to go to first, but I think when she looked down there, I think she realized it was going to be a close play, and I think that's when she decided to see if she could get the runner coming off third.
Yeah, and now you got Willissa, who has 2 doubles in the game. She's got 2 of the 4 hits. And she squares the bunt, takes it back, strike one, and they fire back to the pitcher.
Interference, Blue. She pulled it back into the catcher. That's interference.
And that should have been a strike.
Yeah.
It was a perfect pitch. That ball fouled back off. So what's the count there, Hootie?
1-1, I guess.
1-1.
No, 0-2. Okay.
Should be 0-2.
Yeah.
5 fingers.
Okay. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, 2 on. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That's what you need to do.
That is a huge strikeout for Red, especially somebody that's kind of been pretty aggressive at the plate. Like you mentioned, the 2 doubles, and you put her down with runners on second and third. That's a huge strikeout.
And that's where being that good is a great opportunity. Now Pate steps in. Pate fouls it down the left field line. Put it on a pretty good line, but 0-1. Pate has grounded to short and hit a popper up to Johnson at second. Runners at second and third. 2 outs. Jackets lead 5-1. Jenkins trying to put on. There's a beautiful pitch. Oh, my goodness.
Guess he's saying that one was outside.
1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. She's trying to give the signal. Swing and a miss on the changeup.
Oh, that was nasty. Goodness. Oh, my gosh, that was so nasty.
That's just horrifying.
That's just unfair. She pulled the trigger so badly.
And the 1-2, and that's a fastball right back at Oxley. She'll go to first. 1-3. She looked at the third base runner and then turned around and went to first. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left after 4.5 or 5.5, 4.5, something like that. It's Bartow 5, Jenkins 1. You're listening to the 2024 District Final here on WBF.
When you drive by Bartow Ford, you see a huge lot. But what you might not know is we have over 72 service bays and can customize your truck with lift, wheels, and tires. At Bartow Ford, we have you covered. Bartow Ford, we're different, and we prove it.
Don't let the complexities of the law overwhelm you. Call Rhino Lawyers today at 844-RHINO-77 and schedule your free consultation. Your road to justice starts with Rhino Lawyers, Tampa and Lakeland.
You'll always get great prices at Budget You Pull of the Bartow. Here's Craig.
We have starters for $20, alternators for $20, AC compressors for $31. Every door is $55, and motors are $200.
Budget You Pull It, Highway 60 East.
Welcome back to Yellow Jacket Softball. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Jackets lead 5-1. It'll be 9-1-2 for the Jackets. And it's going to be Shea Parker coming in to pinch hit.
Batting number 18, Shea Parker.
So Parker is batting for Quartermain. This will be just a pinch hit deal, and then it'll be Driscoll and Gibson for the Jackets. And Rutenbark comes down. He forgot to tell the umpire. Rutenbark at third base, Texal down at first. 3 umpires in this game.
Doing a pretty good job. Wally's been a little questionable.
I said that the other night, and then they just went to hell, and I'm like, whoa. So I'm not saying nothing. And the pitch, strike one. I mean, it's like him going to give Harvey Korman a shot in the mouth. It takes like forever. And the 0-1 pitch. And that ball hit into straightaway center, and my goodness.
Wow, what a catch. That was a great play by the center fielder.
Alexa Kennedy just robs Parker of at least a double.
Yeah, that was hit right on the button over her right shoulder, and she's able to get on a horse and go get it and make a great play. There's been some good defense out there on both sides.
It really has. This has been an outstanding defensive game, and now Destiny Driscoll steps in. She's walked twice, scored once, worked the count full every time, and now she pops this one up into shallow center, and making the catch again is Kennedy.
Yeah, she had to kind of circle around for that one. It took her a second to pick it up, but it hung up there so long that she's able to get underneath of it.
Now Mackenzie Gibson is officially 1 for 2 in the game. She singled, and then Hayford scored, and then she had a sacrifice her last time up. Beautiful sacrifice. And she steps in with 2 outs and nobody on. She can give it a rip right here. Low and away, ball 1. Jackets lead, bottom of the 6th. And this young lady's been in a better rhythm. And that ball chopper to second baseman. It's going to be a tough play, and they just get Gibson by a step. So it goes 4-3 on the putout. The Jackets go in order 1, 2, 3. After 6 innings, it's Bartow 5, Jenkins 1. You're listening to the 2024 District Final here on WBF.
Hello, Bartow. This is Joe DeCesare with Citrus Air Conditioners, your hometown air conditioning company. If you're looking to replace your old unit, Citrus Air has many units in stock and offers financing. Call us at 534-1171 or look us up online at citrusairinc.com.
When looking for insurance coverage, consider the Ewing Black Welder and Deuce Agency with offices in downtown Bartow. Ewing Black Welder and Deuce Insurance with a wide range of insurance products to meet your every need. Becky Maslak, your local office manager.
For over 50 years, Keith Spray Service has been serving Polk County with specialized treatment of delicate ornamentals, including rose bushes. Want to learn more about the treatments of ornamentals as well as expert lawn care? Call Keith Spray Service.
We are FM 102.9, 97.1, and AM 1130. WWBF Bartow.
Welcome back to Yellow Jacket softball. We go to the top of the 7th inning. The Jackets lead it 5-1.
3 outs away from another district championship.
It's 6-7-8 for Jenkins, and Caitlin Oxley 3 outs away from another district title, as David just mentioned. And the batter is Correa, and the pitch, beautiful pitch.
That's a great way to start.
Strike one. She has grounded to short and flew out to center on the dive and catch from Narcisse. Now the 0-1, and that hit right off the end of the bat. Foul. No balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out. Top of 7. And the 0-2, that ball hit, and that's a base hit right in between third and short. So Jenkins not going away.
Quietly, no, they're gonna. We'll find out they don't give up, just like our Jackets. They had a lot of fight to them, a lot of pride.
Mackenzie Mathers comes in. She struck out looking, and then grounded out a little nubber. There's a swing and a miss. She hit a nubber to Julia Heater, and Heater went to Johnson to get the put out. 0-1 count, runner at first. Jackets lead 5-1. And the pitch.
That's
strike
pitch.
2 called. Quickly 0-2. I'm ready to go home, and that was a strike.
Yeah.
No balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3.
Big out.
That'll bring up Alania Kennedy. She has grounded to short and grounded back to Oxley, who gloved it on her
knees,
butt, on her knee, on her knees, and threw over to first. That ball fouled out of play. That was a rise ball that she just fouled it way back. Count is 0-1. They get the ball back in play now. Oxley's ready to go, and Kennedy's not yet in the box. And the pitch. Oh, really nice pitch on the outside part. Outside, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Runner at first. And the pitch. Down low, and she swings and whiffs. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Oxley raring to go, and Kennedy takes her time getting back into the box. And the 1-2 fouled back out of play.
Is there any could there be any kind of delay on the batter, I guess?
She's not delaying the game. Yeah. She's just trying to disrupt a little bit, and that's as long as you don't hang out there too long. Though Oxley now on the rubber and the pitch. Upstairs.
Change up, and it stayed up.
Yeah. Two balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, 1 on. Packed house here tonight at the Beehive. And the 2-2, that ball hit into right center field. And going back to make the play as Driscoll. 2 down here in the 7th.
Not deep enough. Runner had no chance. Has to stay at first. So
that'll bring up Alexa Kennedy. She has struck out swinging both times. And number 9 coming in. Who?
Audrey Gideons.
Audrey Gideon will come in to pinch hit. Giddin. And the first pitch is she tries to hold up and she can't. Strike one.
Yeah, but like Rick said, what a poor 2 outs. You're top of the 7th, and you're going to put me in the pinch hit.
It's just mean. And strike 2 called. She just
catches that corner.
That outside corner. Now she'll probably go up high. The 0-2.
Oh, my gosh, where did that miss?
Oh, my that should have been strike 3.
That should have been. Oh, my gosh, that was the same spot as the last one.
1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 1 on, and the pitch fouled back out of play.
I'm just saying. It shouldn't be close.
So it's a 1 ball, 2 strike count to Gideon. Fouled back again, just got a piece of it.
Staying alive.
Is this going to be a 7th district title in a row or 6th?
So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 1 on, 5-1 game. Jackets lead. Change up called, strike 3.
Oh, wow, what a pitch to end it on.
And he didn't even ring her up. The umpire just turned and walked to the fence. And the Jackets have won the district title, the 2024 district title, and that's like 4 or 5 straight district titles for them. We'll take a break, and we'll come back in 60 seconds. You're listening to the 2024 district final here on WBF.
Hi, Benny Jr. here with Bartow Ford, and the great thing about being right in Bartow, Florida is we are centrally located. The right way will always lead you to Bartow Ford, where we save you time and money. Bartow Ford, we're different, and we prove it.
Your Bartow Beef O'Brady's in the Bartow Center South is your headquarters for good food and good sports. With something for everyone on the menu, your Bartow Beefs is perfect for the family, an office lunch, or to feed the team after a big win. Beefs, where game time meets family time.
If you've been involved in a motorcycle, truck, or car accident, you need Rhino Lawyers on your side. After your immediate medical attention, call Rhino Lawyers at 844-RHINO-77. Rhino Lawyers, Tampa and Lakeland.
At Budget You Pull to Bartow, they'll buy your old vehicle and even arrange to pick it up.
We buy junk cars here. We can also arrange for towing from you. We use Gator Towing for our towing service, so you know you get insured a professional towing vehicle.
And they cover Polk County. Budget Auto Parts at Bartow.
9th, huh? Top of the 9th.
Welcome back to Yellow Jacket Softball, where the Bartow Yellow Jackets have just defeated the George Jenkins Eagles 5-1. The line score for Jenkins: 1 run, 4 hits, 1 Bartow error, and 4 runners left on. For Bartow, 5 runs on 7 hits, no errors, and 6 Jackets left on. Oxley gets the win. She goes all 7. She has 8 strikeouts and gave up 1 unearned run back in the first inning. Duquay takes the loss, and just a fantastic job by number 7, Oxley, and then all the girls. Great defensive job, and great pitching, great defense, and really good hitting tonight, Dave. Just a good all-around game for the Jackets.
Yeah, again, the difference was the Lady Jackets swinging, making contact, getting base hits, timely hits with runners in scoring position. Jenkins had some hits, especially the gal that had a couple doubles, but we were fortunate the bases were empty at the time. Not a lot of runs scored because batters ahead of them weren't able to get anything going. And Bruce is doing a little visiting real quick. Want to give an update from another score around the county. Now, this is not our district, obviously, but of local interest.
Nice to meet you.
In the bottom of the 9th, Lake Wales and Lake Region are playing for the their district championship, and right now they're in the bottom of the ninth, going to extra innings. Lady Highlanders up 5-4 over the Lake Region Thunder in their championship matchup. So another good game going on in the county.
Yeah, good games all the way around. That means the Jackets will play next Thursday, probably right here at home.
Probably.
And I'm happy about that because I've got to get a procedure done on Tuesday. But just an outstanding job. Congratulations to Coach Rutenbar and Tex Howe on another district championship. And just one. This is step one going for back-to-back state championships.
Yep.
And David, he got the Ryan Harbin signed card. We really appreciate the Gibsons. They came up here with the hot dogs and everything.
Gotta love how we get taken care of around here. It's a pleasure to do this for you folks.
Yeah, we've really enjoyed this, and we're excited about being back, and I'm glad that David signed on again.
Yeah.
It's good to have your partner back. Thanks, Flo. Glad Andy came up here tonight, and glad Rick actually did a decent job on the scoreboard.
He did
tonight.
great. He did great tonight.
So we're going to send it back for Ace producer Jeff Thornburg. I'm Bruce Edmond. David Thornburg to your left. Rick Sow, Roland Oxley, Andy Edmond. We'll see you next Thursday for the regional quarterfinals. Yeah. Next Thursday at 7:30. So tune in